What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we're going to talk about J.J. Abrams and Bad Robot getting involved with Justice League Dark to produce television shows and movies for HBO Max. That is not going to make a lot of people happy, and rightfully so. J.J. Abrams has done his fair share of losing the faith of many fans along the way, and I qualify that by saying it's going to upset a lot of people by being self-aware enough to recognize that I have always said I was a fan of J.J. Abrams, and I am. Now, he has lost my faith a lot with some of the things that has happened recently, but it does not change the fact that I have loved almost all of his television series. Loved Super 8. I know that was a love letter to Steven Spielberg 80s movies, but I'm a fan of Steven Spielberg 80s movies. Mission Impossible 3 was awesome, and he produced all of the other Mission Impossibles after that. All of them were awesome. Star Trek 09, I'm not a Star Trek fan, but I loved Star Trek 09. I even found enjoyment in Into Darkness. Now, I understand Star Trek fans hate J.J. Abrams. And then we get into, Star Wars. And while I was a big fan of The Force Awakens and what J.J. introduced, it became pretty clear that there was no plan, and it was all just this mystery box set up with nothing planned and zero payoff. And then we got, The Rise of Skywalker, which is an objectively terrible film in every single way possible. So J.J. Abrams has done a lot of damage in fandoms that he has been part of. Star Trek fans hate him. Star Wars fans hate him now. He's got a lot of other content that I find to be very enjoyable. But when he is signing on to another property attached to DC, that is not going to make people happy. We already have a lot of problems within DC. There's a huge fan base for the Snyder Cut. There's a huge fan base that's looking for the golden age of Superman. And there's a huge fan base that wants this, that, and the other. So to get involved with Justice League Dark is not going to make a lot of people happy. So here we are over on Bounding Into Comics. And it says J.J. Abrams will executive produce an upcoming Justice League Dark TV series for HBO Max. Variety reports Abrams, Bad Robot will produce Justice League Dark, a series titled Overlook, inspired by Stephen King's The Shining, and an original drama titled Duster for HBO Max. HBO Max Chief Content Officer Kevin Riley confirmed the show, stating, "What an amazing start to our association with the wildly imaginative Bad Robot team under JJ and Katie." Wildly imaginative, that's gonna make a lot of people cringe. This next one's even worse, though. He added, "What could be better than an original JJ idea, and then Warner Brothers letting them loose on an iconic IP from Stephen King and the DC Universe to provide must-have programming for HBO Max." An original JJ idea is a meme at this point. It's no self-awareness with those comments whatsoever. No details were provided on what the Justice League Dark team would look like or what the plot could be. Here, during the New 52, this is the Justice League Dark This report confirms rumors back in January that Abrams was looking at developing both TV and film projects for Justice League Dark. In the comics, the Justice League Dark team has consisted of Wonder Woman, John Constantine, Swamp Thing, Deadman, Madame Xanadu, and Zatanna. Other members have included Man-Bat, Detective Chimp, Dr. Fate, the Phantom Stranger, Black Orchid, and Frankenstein. Given Swamp Thing is a major player in the Justice League Dark team, this announcement could explain why Warner Media announced that they had canceled their Swamp Thing DC Universe original series before they even aired the first episode. This Justice League Dark series joins a Green Lantern series, an animated Aquaman miniseries, and the adaptation of Strange Adventures on HBO Max. It's unclear if these shows will be connected or will be standalone series. What do you think of this announcement? Blah, 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 blah. Look, man, again, I don't see how anybody that has followed any of these fandoms is going to be excited about this, and rightfully so. This is not good. J.J. Abrams has left a path of destruction behind in every single pre-existing franchise that he's been involved in, except for Mission Impossible. But Mission Impossible is not anything like DC or Marvel or Star Wars or Star Trek. So I just think that the heavy majority of fans are going to roll their eyes. Do I think that the general audience will love it? Absolutely. This is why he was able to hook me with Star Trek 09, because I was a casual moviegoer with that. Star Trek fans hated it. He won the masses over with The Force Awakens. Yes, just to be clear, there was a small group of people that saw through the BS. I am not one of them, but the masses were pleased with The Force Awakens. Now, maybe the sequel trilogy would have been fine if JJ would have done all of it, but the reality of it is he could have done all of it. He could have. He had all of the power. Kathleen Kennedy came to him. He turned the job down. Kathleen then goes to Steven Spielberg to get Steven Spielberg to convince JJ to come back. At that point, he had all the power. You had all the power. And they were begging you to take the job. You had all the power to make every decision you needed to make, to get anything you needed to get, and you still bent the knee to Kathleen Kennedy. So I do hold him responsible for what happened with the sequel trilogy. Even if I liked his setup, he still left us with nowhere to go. He didn't have a plan. None of them had a plan. And then we get to The Rise of Skywalker, which is an objectively terrible film in almost every possible way. You can like it. It's not a good movie. So I just think this is not going to go over very well for a lot of fans, and rightfully so. J.J. Abrams does not deserve anyone's faith when he is working on pre-existing franchises with, built-in fandoms like this. I think he is a talented director. I think he's a talented filmmaker. I think he's a talented storyteller. But when he's playing in someone else's sandbox, he does not do a good job. And it's just been proven at this point. There are glimpses of him doing a good job here and there, but ultimately, when it's all said and done, it's a path of destruction he leaves behind, with the exception of Mission Impossible. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, geeksandgamers.com being rebuilt. I know I keep talking about this, but I'm very proud of what we have. I'm nervous for launching it because it's a big project. This is a very ambitious project that we are trying to, we're trying to stick the landing on, with memberships, with profiles, forums, and everything. So we're working on that. Also on Twitch, we have a Twitch channel, Gaming with Geeks. We're doing a lot of streaming over there. Geeks and Gamers Live, a new live stream channel where we put our archived live streams over there. So if you guys are interested in any of that, please go check it out. I will have links in the description below. Thank you guys for checking out this video. I hope you have a great day. I'll do the outro. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money. Raylos are weird. And we will talk to you later.